Kittel and the other night, they said if the wind blows, Tom Boonen is the race favourite.
Well, he's got himself to a position, in the right position to be able to do that, hasn't he? He's not, he's not got caught out by any means. They have been the ones on the front, and he would have been revelling in that. And so, yes, he's given himself the best chance he can up to this point. But what they won't want to do is have done all this work, got themselves within the final 20 kilometres, and then mess it up.
Yeah, exactly.
How they're going to play this out to not mess it up, I really don't know at the moment. What can they do? They do not want to leave this group coming into a finish, because it will slip away from them, and it will for Boonen certainly on on form to be able to out sprint some of the others, and he could very well find himself getting pushed out. When you look at guys like Sagan, Christoph, Cavendish, Viviani, it's going to be difficult for him. Viviani, I'm just not quite sure, has he got the legs, over this distance? Up to now, he hasn't put a foot wrong.
No, exactly.
So he could very well do that. But I just think that with the numerical advantage, the pressure and all the eyes are on Belgium at the moment to do something. But what and how they are going to do that, at the moment, they just seem happy to ride tempo. But it's getting closer and closer to the finish. Every turn of the pedal, they are running out of time and running out of distance to actually get rid of sprinters. But if they decide, and when they decide, if anything happens, as we saw earlier on in the race, you can turn this race upside down, flip it on its head, and it can be all change.
Noticing now that Mark Cavendish is following the wheel of Peter Sagan. Sitting on his wheel now is Adam Blythe. But the pace is fast. You can see from here on this side shot, the gaps between the wheels are still there. Nick Dougal of South Africa giving his legs a shake, hoping that he doesn't cramp up, or maybe he is cramping up a little bit. He's been in the lead for this entire race today. That's very, very impressive. They went away after just a few kilometres. This race is 257. We've got 17k to go, and I think from memory they went at 7 kilometres. So that's a long, long day in the lead. 230k potentially in the lead for Nick Dougal of South Africa. Thank you for all your tweets. You've been keeping Rob Hales and I company for the last, 6 hours now. We went live 6 hours ago, and now we're looking at the last 16.7 kilometres of racing. This is the leading group in the World Championships. And still Belgium maintain the tempo. Sagan is surely sitting here thinking, let's double up. Let's try and do this. Let's try and bring home the title yet again. Ryan Roth apparently was trained